The Russian Sleep Experiment, a terrifying psychological study. Hey there, folks. Today I'm going to share with you a bone-chilling tale, the Russian Sleep Experiment. This story revolves around a secretive experiment allegedly conducted in the Soviet Union during the Cold War era. If you're ready, let's dive into the dark and horrifying details together. The beginning of the story. In the late 1940s, Soviet researchers decided to conduct a clandestine experiment to study the effects of sleep deprivation on humans. 5 political prisoners were chosen as subjects for this experiment. They were kept in a sealed chamber where a gas was released to keep them awake for 15 days. The researchers aimed to observe how the gas would affect the subjects' mental state while keeping them awake. The early days of the experiment. For the first 5 days, the subjects exhibited normal behavior under the influence of the gas. However, after the 5th day, the situation began to deteriorate rapidly. The subjects started displaying paranoid behavior and stopped communicating with each other. The researchers monitored their behavior through microphones and observation windows. They heard the subjects constantly demanding the termination of the experiment and their release. The start of horrifying events. On the 9th day, one of the subjects began screaming. They screamed continuously for hours until their vocal cords tore and they fell silent. The other subject showed no reaction to the screaming subject. The researchers noticed other strange noises coming from the chamber. The subjects were whispering quietly around the screaming subject and taking bizarre notes. Silence and horror. By the 11th day, all sounds from the chamber had ceased entirely. When the researchers called out to the subjects to check if the microphones were working, they received no response. Suspecting microphone failure, they decided to open the chamber door. What they found inside was truly horrifying. A horrifying sight. The chamber was covered in blood. The subjects had inflicted horrific injuries upon themselves. One subject was dead, while the others had torn their skin and muscles apart from various parts of their bodies. The subjects were eating and chewing on the organs of their deceased fellow subject in the middle of the room. The researchers recoiled in horror and immediately called for help. Madness and rebellion. The subjects became even more aggressive once the gas was turned off. When the researchers attempted to remove the surviving subjects from the chamber, they attacked them and soaked the laboratory in blood. The subjects demanded that the gas be administered again, fearing they would fall asleep and experience terrifying nightmares. Conclusion of the experiment. Finally, military forces intervened and forcibly subdued the surviving subjects. The subjects claimed they did not want to live without the effects of the gas and described the horrors they witnessed upon awakening as indescribably terrifying. The researchers destroyed all records of the experiment and the horrors the subjects experienced. However, the chilling tale of the Russian sleep experiment leaked over the years and spread through the internet. Conclusion. The Russian sleep experiment, while its veracity remains debated, has left a lasting impact as a tale of psychological horror that pushes the boundaries of human endurance. It serves as a stark reminder of the terrifying consequences that can arise from our efforts to explore the darker aspects of human nature. What are your thoughts? Could this story be true? Share your comments below. If you enjoyed this story, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned for more chilling tales to come.